Welcome back to 12 Acres and welcome to this week's highlights video. Well, it was another scorching hot August week and the weather is forecasting some cooler temperatures coming up next week and it looks like they'll stay here hopefully. So we got a lot of swimming time in this week and the kids are taking advantage of the heat while it's still here because I have a feeling we won't be swimming much longer after this week.
Ooh, it's hot out here today, guys. Hey, Jazz. Wait. Might be the last time we get to swim. Yeah.
This bird has made a nest in one of my spider plants on the front porch. I'm not sure what type of bird it is. I guess probably a wren. But these babies are so tiny. They're like the size of my pinky fingernail. They're just itty bitty. And I've been wanting to learn how to butterfly a whole chicken for a long time, so I finally got my book out that explained how to do it, and it's so easy. I don't know what I was waiting for all these years. So I butterflied one of our delicious homegrown Freedom Ranger chickens and put it out on the smoker, and this was our first time experimenting with smoking a whole chicken. And it actually turned out okay. The skin was a little bit drier than it would have been if I had baked it in the oven, so we didn't enjoy the skin as much as we normally would, but the rest of the meat was delicious.
So I'm trying to make sure no one
Looks like it's getting dried out.
It's so brown.
But it looks good on the inside.
That looks good.
I'm just watching the kids swim. But really, not a lot going on around the homestead this week. With school being in full swing, it's so hot still. It's still like mid-90s every day. That's supposed to cool off next week, so that'd be great. But because it is still so hot, I am limited to how much time I can spend working on furniture. So I usually have a short amount of time in the morning before school, and then by the time school's over with, it's so hot outside that I don't really work out there on furniture in the afternoon. Animal-wise, nothing's really going on. Pastures are everything's just dry and dusty. Grass is getting crunchy and brown. We really haven't had much rain lately at all. I was in contact with a man not too far away from us that has some calves, so I'm hoping to get a calf from him here shortly. Hopefully, we'll see how that works out. One just to raise for eating, not as a breeder. But that's really about it. There's just not a lot going on this week to talk about. I did finish those little tables that I showed you last week, and I'll show you that finished product here. And they're up in the booth already, so hopefully someone will be interested in those soon. I started on this dresser this week. The paint, there's actually 3 coats of paint on here, and the white in particular is so peely. They don't know, I don't know how they painted it, but I don't think they prepped it properly. So the white paint is peeling off so bad. So I got the drawers all scraped and sanded best I could. The gray is adhering really well. There's a gray and a black on here. And then the white is what's on top, and that was peeling so bad. So I got the drawers all done, and I'll be starting on peeling and scraping and sanding that one here shortly.
Our last homegrown apple for the year. This one was so perfect. There were no rotten bug bites on it, and it tasted so good. Yes, I did have a little tiny piece, but I gave the rest of it to Will and Isaac. And then last night we went to the first meeting of the year for Trail Life USA, which is a Christ-based program that has kind of taken off really with all of the horrible changes in the Boy Scouts in the last few years. This is a wonderful program. I'm very excited about it. Tim's very excited about it. I think the boys are going to love it. We got to watch them do their first ever tug of war battle last night, and that was a lot of fun, and so I think we're going to join. I'm pretty excited about it. But that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.